All right, I hope you guys had a good weekend. I know since I'm not there, you guys were probably hoping for a movie or something. But hey, this is math class. You guys know math never stops, so we don't either. So here's your movie for the day. Even though I'm not there, I'm still going to I'm still going to teach you guys today. All right, so what I need you to do is I need you to get out a piece of paper and a pencil. We're going to be taking some notes. I'll give you like 10 seconds or so to get that done if you have not done it already. Faster. Yes, you can use a pen. Hurry up, find one. Alright, so as you see in front of you here, we have what's called a straight line. Okay, here it is, right in front of you, a straight line. You've probably learned this before. Straight lines are 180 degrees. Okay, so whenever you see a straight line, that's 180 degrees. Well, what we're going to be talking about today is if you have a straight line that is intersected by another line. Okay, so now what we've created is we've created two angles here, angle A and angle B. Alright, so now this straight line here still equals 180 degrees, so what that means is if we add angle A to angle B, it will equal 180 degrees. This is what we call supplementary angles. Alright, so if you add up all the angles on a straight line, it will equal 180 degrees. Okay, go ahead and write that down at the top. Supplementary angles, and draw the example you see in front of you. Moving on. Alright, so if we get something like this, we have a straight line, and then we have a line intersecting it. Go ahead and draw that, and we have a box there. Alright, what does that box represent? Right here. You guys have told me this before. That makes it a right angle, 90 degrees. So if this side over here is 90 degrees, how do we know what this side, X, is over here? Alright, so in theory, if we add this angle here, angle X, to this angle here, 90, it will equal 180 degrees. So let's see how we would set up this equation. X plus 90 equals 180. So now all we very simply do is solve it. So we subtract 90 on both sides and we get X equals 90. So this as well is a 90-degree angle. Go ahead and get this down. Alright, so now let's take a look at an example that's not quite as easy. Alright, go ahead and draw your straight line, draw your line intersecting it. We know that this angle right here is 47 degrees because they tell us. Alright, what we want to figure out is what does this angle measure right here? Alright, angle X here. So, we know that supplementary angles, two angles next to each other on a straight line, equal 180 degrees. So to set up our equation, X plus 47, alright, angle X, and this 47-degree angle here, will equal 180 degrees. Now we very simply solve our equation by subtracting 47. And we'll do a little math here. Alright, and we learn that X equals 133 degrees. So what does that mean? That means this angle right here is 133 degrees. Let's have you guys try this one on your own. Alright, I'll give you about 30 seconds or so. Draw the angle. Alright, since they're supplementary angles, they lie along a straight line. You know it equals 180 degrees. Alright, so angle A plus angle B will equal 180 degrees. And then solve. Alright, so you know this is, we don't know this angle over here, we'll call it X, you can call it A, you can call it B, you can put whatever variable you want there. Alright, and then we set up our equation. X plus 113 equals 180 because it's a straight line. Subtract 113 and X equals 67. Alright, so we know that this angle over here is 67 degrees. Alright, now let's go ahead and get this angle down, or this equation down. What they want us to do here is solve for x. So we want to know, what does x equal? Alright, we know that angle A here, or angle B, either one, is 40. We know that this angle here is 2x. So once again, they're supplementary angles. So A plus B equals 180. In this case, it would be 2x, this angle here, plus 40, that angle there, and it equals 180. And here we have a very simple, very basic two-step equation. Alright, you guys, we've talked about these. We've solved hundreds of them. You can solve them in your sleep. Subtract 40, divide by 2, and x equals 70. Alright, so do not be confused. Alright, this angle right here is not 70 degrees. Okay, x equals 70. So really, this angle over here is actually 2 times 70, which is 140. Alright, but what they wanted us to do is they wanted us to solve for x, so our answer is 70. Let's take a look at another example. Alright, go ahead and get this down. I'm going to give you a few seconds here, about 30 seconds or so, to solve this one on your own. Alright, you know the obtuse angle is 4x. You know the acute angle is 20. They are supplementary angles. They lie along a straight line, so they equal 180 degrees. Go ahead and solve. Alright, that should be enough time. So you know that this angle over here is 4x. You know the other angle is 20. So they are supplementary angles, so they equal 180 degrees. Subtract 20. 4x equals 160. Divide by 4. We are solving equation magicians. And x equals 40. Alright? X equals 40. Alright, go ahead and get down this example right here. Now don't be, it's probably a little late to say this, but don't be too worried about how exact your line is. It really doesn't matter if it's exactly 102 degrees there or not for the purposes of the equation. Obviously you want it to be close, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, so now we're moving up just a little bit here, because now over here we see it's 5x minus 7. Same idea, alright? This is still considered your angle A. This is still considered your angle B. A plus B equals 180. So angle A over here, 5x minus 7, plus angle B over here, 102, and it equals 180. Now, we just have one step to do before we get to our two-step equation, excuse me. It's your favorite thing to do, combine your like terms. So, 5x, and then negative 7 plus 102, alright, 102 minus 7 is 95, and it equals 180. Alright, so now we'll subtract 95 from each side. 5x equals, I believe that's 85. Divide by 5, and x equals 17. Let's have you guys try one more on your own. Alright, so go ahead and get this equation down right here. Alright, draw your angle, your straight line, 151 and 3x minus 1. Set up your equation and solve. I know this stuff we're showing you right here, you've probably seen it before, I'm not really sure. It's not that difficult, alright, everybody's capable of doing it. But for our purposes tomorrow, it'll really make a lot of sense. And I just wanted to go over this with you before we started moving on to Module 11 tomorrow. Alright, so go ahead and get this problem down, get it finished. and we'll work on it together. Alright, so we know this angle over here is 151 plus our other angle, 3x minus 1, and we know that it equals 180 degrees. Combine your like terms. 151 minus 1, 150 plus 3x equals 180. Subtract 150, 3x equals 30. Divide by 3, and x equals 10. That doesn't look like a 10. There we go. Alright, so supplementary angles, A plus B equals 180. Alright, we've done a few examples. The substitute's going to pass out your practice. Alright, you will do them all front and back. It's probably, I think it's like 18 problems. It won't take you very long. Get this done. Tomorrow, it will be due at the beginning of class tomorrow. We will have a comprehension check. I know you guys missed me. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we will move on to module number 11. Have a great day.